Letters to Santa. It was almost Christmas on the island of Sodor. All the children had been busy writing letters to Santa, and today was the last chance to mail them to Santa. Once the postman had collected all of the letters, Percy would take them up to Vickerstown, where Percy would deliver them to Hero, who would take it across the mainland, who would bring it to Jeremy, where Jeremy would fly off to the North Pole. Ho, ho, ho! Looks like more lumps of coal for the children of Sodor. It was Percy's job to get the letters to Vickerstown, but it was a difficult job to do with snow on the line. Have to hurry! Mail coming through! Hello, Percy. Are you okay? Yes, of course, Harold. Perhaps you'd like me to take the letters to Vickerstown. Snow on the tracks is no problem for me. No, thank you, Harold. It's my job to deliver the mail. I only meant that you seem to be struggling. I am not struggling. Okay, suit yourself. I'm off to tour the rest of the island. Why does that whirlybird think he's so much better than everyone else? Hello, Percy. What's the matter? The snow is making me slow, Thomas, and I have to get the last letters to Santa. Well, it's not the snow's fault, Percy. You've always been slow. Passing. I have to get these letters to Hero at Vickerstown. Then Hero has to take them across the mainland to Jeremy. And then Jeremy has to take them all the way to the North Pole. Wow! That's nothing, Percy. I've been to India, China, and Australia. I don't really see how that's relevant, Thomas. I'd love to go to the North Pole. I want to see the world. Wait, Percy. You forgot one parcel. But Percy was too far away to hear. I can help. Percy was hurrying as fast as he could, while Harold chased after him. Percy, wait for me! You need to slow down, Percy! Sorry, Harold, but I'm late. But Percy, I've got some of your mail. Percy didn't realize that Harold was trying to help him. He thought Harold was just showing off again. I'm not slow. I'll show Harold. Percy! I'm winning! I'm winning! Percy! Look out in front of you! Oh no! Oh dear. I suppose you think this is funny, don't you, Harold? Oh, I don't think this is funny at all, Percy. I think it's hilarious. I was trying to tell you that you forgot a mail sack. I brought it here for you to deliver. Oh. Well, it doesn't matter now. There's snow blocking my path. Now none of these letters will get to Santa. Perhaps I can take them across the island to Vickerstown for you. Then Santa would still get the letters. Oh, wow. That's very kind of you, Harold. Anything to help you out, Percy. You're my friend, even though you're slow and outdated. Soon, Harold was loaded with all the letters to Santa. Thank you so much, Harold. No problem, Percy. Good thing we helicopters are so much better than you silly trains. Traveling in the winter weather wasn't easy for Harold either. Oof. I can't see where I'm going. So Harold was late on his way to Vickerstown to meet Hero. So Hero left the station. Hero, wait! I'm very late, Harold. I wasted too much time waiting for Percy. I cannot wait any longer. Bonk. Well, I have time to stop now. Well, I brought you some mail, Hero. Later on at Tidmouth Sheds. What's wrong, Percy? Did you get the mail delivered on time? No, Thomas. I got stuck in a snowdrift. Harold had to take my mail to Hero, but he also pointed out how much better helicopters are than steamies. I let everyone down. You certainly did. No, you didn't, Percy. Christmas is about helping each other and doing what's right. Maybe Harold just wanted to make sure the letters were delivered to Santa. And isn't that the most important thing? The next day, Percy heard some terrible news. Percy, did you hear the terrible news? Harold didn't return to the Sodor Search and Rescue Center last night. Good. Percy, you're supposed to be in the Christmas spirit. You're right, Toby. I'm gonna go see if I can find him. So Percy removed his cars and headed off to find Harold the helicopter. All the tracks had been cleared, but Percy couldn't find Harold anywhere. Finally, Percy found Harold trapped in a snowbank. Harold, are you okay? I'm covered in snow and can't go anywhere, Percy. Now I know what it feels like to be a train. Did you manage to get all the letters to Hero? Well, that was no problem, Percy, but I didn't check if I had enough fuel to make it back to Sodor. So now I might have to spend Christmas in this field. Well, I'm not gonna let that happen, Harold. One good turn deserves another. Later on, Percy returned back to Harold with a tanker full of fuel. But why did you bring my fuel to me, Percy? You helped me out yesterday, Harold. So now it's my turn to help you. Percy and Harold had discovered the true meaning of Christmas. That Christmas is all about helping each other out and taking care of one another. Hey Harold, do you want to race back to Sodor? You're on, Percy. But as Harold and Percy started to race, Harold began to spin and sputter. Percy, what kind of fuel did you give me? Diesel fuel. Diesel? But I take octane. Now who's old and outdated? It was Christmas Eve, and people were still heading home to families on the island of Sodor. How are you two enjoying the snow? I just cleared my whole branch line. At least we won't have to wear these snowplows tomorrow. That's right! We can all stay in our nice warm sheds. What are you two talking about? Tomorrow is Christmas, silly. There'll be no trains running all day. Great! I like keeping warm. Connor was on the mainland, collecting passengers for the island of Sodor. But there were too many people, and his coaches were full. Oh no! The train's gonna leave without us! Don't worry, little boy. I'll be back. I promise. There's still one more train before Christmas. You mean Caitlin? No. Gordon? No. Henry? No. Big City Engine? Well, no. The Flying Scotsman? No, I mean me. Do you mean that you expect us to stand on this cold train platform on Christmas Eve waiting for you to go to Sodor and come back again just to pick us up? There's the Christmas spirit. I told you we shouldn't have gone to your mother's. Will you stop already? It was already late by the time Connor got to Knapford Station. Sir, if I could get some more coaches, I can make one more run to the mainland and back. And then everyone will be home for Christmas. You'll have to be quick, Connor. More heavy snow is on the way. Don't you worry, sir. I'm a very fast engine. Coaches. Where can I find some extra coaches? Take us. Who said that? Take us if you want to be fast. Sounds like the slip coaches to me. Whoops! Those were the dynamite cars. The slip coaches are over here, Thomas. You can uncouple the slip coaches on the move and let them roll into the station. Hey, that's my line. Perfect. I'll be faster than ever if I don't have to stop. Connor hurried back across the island, pulling the slip coaches behind him. But the snow was getting heavier. And the snow was the problem. The engines were struggling to keep the track clear. And poor Sydney had managed to get stuck. I forgot how I got here. But Connor was determined. Meanwhile, at Knapford Station, Sir Topham Hatt was about to make an announcement. The snow is too heavy. The main line is blocked. I'm afraid we won't be able to run any more trains tonight. But what about Connor, sir? The last train will have to be cancelled. But what about all the passengers? I'm sorry, Rosie, but the last train is cancelled. But what about Christmas, sir? For the last time, it's cancelled. But what about all the gingerbread men? What was that, Percy? We ordered special gingerbread men to be made just for you. They were set to arrive on the last train before Christmas. Then what are you all waiting for? Get out there and plow the tracks. Yes, sir. But there was a lot of snow on the line. The engines had to work hard to make sure the tracks were clear for the last train for Christmas. But the snow was deepest near Vickerstown. And Percy was running out of steam. Oh dear! I've never seen snow so deep. Oh no, Sir Topham Hatt was right. The last train will have to be cancelled. But wait! What's that? It was Hero. He had been plowing from the other direction. Way to go, Hero! And now the line was clear for Connor's last train. Thank you, Hero! No problem, Connor. Can one of you guys get me out? Guys? Connor dropped the first slip coach off at the first station. Wait! This isn't our stop! And the second slip coach at the second station. Thomas had just finished clearing the track at the third station when Connor raced through and dropped the last slip coach. But it didn't stop at the station. Connor had uncoupled it too close to the station. Fizzling fireboxes. The passengers will be stranded in the snow. Well, you're a train, Thomas. Why don't you just chuff over there and get it? Oh, right. I hadn't thought of that. Later on at Knapford Station, Connor, you did an excellent job making sure the gingerbread cookies arrived on time. Thank you, Sir Topham Hatt, but I couldn't have done it without all my friends. Thomas, Rosie, Hero, and Percy. Wait, where's Percy? Fellas? Are you coming back? So cold.